Hi, everyone. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. I do want to apologize for being so late today. I tried to update the start time for today, but it was not recognizing what I was putting in my app versus what was showing up on YouTube. So I do apologize for any inconveniences if you guys were expecting me to come on at 6 p.m. I apologize, but hopefully whenever you're joining is the right time. I am hopeful that whenever you see this is the perfect time. So yeah, everything happens as it should. Today we are on 18, day 18 of our 30-day September meditation challenge. And I'm really excited. I feel like I've been getting a lot out of it, and I hope that you have as well. It has been helping me so much to stay grounded and just to kind of find my footing with so many changes, so much happening in my life right now. So hopefully, you guys are getting a bit of the same out of it as well. If not, then I just hope that you're able to find this time useful, as a time to use for yourself. So, if you're new, my name is Naomi Sarah. I am a guide and I want to say spiritual coach again, but I'm an alignment coach, kind of spiritual as well. I help people to live a life that they love through shifting their mindsets and aligning themselves with whatever it is that they want out of life. And today, I kind of want to talk about what do I want to talk about? So, the reason I was late today is because I was spending time with my grandma. And, we are in the same city. She's literally maybe a 15-minute drive away. But, with life, sometimes you don't get the chances to see your loved ones as often as you'd like. And I know my grandma is getting older now, so I'm really trying to, you know, spend as much time as I can with her when I have the time. And I had it in my mind that I wanted to see her since Saturday. Um, I made some apple crisp, and I know she loves that, so I wanted to bring that over for her. But like even before I called her and told her I'm gonna come over today, make sure you're gonna be home, she actually called me and she was saying that my name was showing up on her phone as if I had called her, and she just wanted to check if I called, and I was like, no, I didn't call, but it's kind of funny that you called me because I wanted to call you today and tell you I was going to come see you. So I find with her, we have this really interesting connection where oftentimes, like, I'll be thinking, I'm like, yeah, I really need to go see her. I want to see her. She's on my mind a lot. And then she'll just randomly call me. Maybe 5 minutes later. It's really funny, but that's our connection. So as I was with her, I really love how she tells stories. And for me, stories are a huge part of my life. Growing up, I've always loved listening to my relatives telling stories. And if you guys know how Jamaicans are, you know that they love to tell stories, and their stories are always so entertaining. And my grandma's no different. So, I was just there with her, hearing the stories about how life was back when she was in Jamaica. The streets they used to live on. We were having fun looking everything up on Google Maps, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that's the street. That's where we used to live, or this is where like so and so is buried." It was really nice to hear those stories because, like I said, she's getting older, so I know she's not going to be here forever. So I'm trying to keep those stories alive. I'm trying to hear as much as I can from her. I find that stories are such an amazing way for us to keep traditions alive and keep almost like the souls of our loved ones who passed on alive by being able to carry what they've been through and their experiences and being able to share it with the younger generation. I'm not sure if the younger generation is into that right now, but hopefully storytelling will stay alive. If not, then hopefully I can write a book about all of these amazing stories for my relatives because they're really amazing. But yeah, so honestly, guys, I don't know. I just feel like it's very interesting now how everything is going digital, and we're kind of losing the stuff that we used to have. We're losing that face to face connection with people that verbal communication, that sitting around a table and telling stories about how life used to be, because now everything is instant, everything is virtual, everything's on Twitter or on YouTube or Facebook within like 5 minutes of it happening. And it's really not the same. It's really not the same experience that you get from hearing someone tell a story about when they were a kid and how, they used to go to school and not be able to go to another grade because of this issue, or, all the things that we don't really have right now. And it's crazy to hear about it being in like your grandmother or your parents' lifetime. Life was so different back then. And honestly, when I hear the stories, I feel so thankful to be here, to be born in Canada, and to have all of this opportunity, because at my age, my grandma already had her kids. She was trying to survive, and she was making things happen out of nothing. And I know the story is not different for so many other people, especially in the Caribbean, especially for, immigrants and people who come to Canada looking for a better life. They often leave a lot behind that they don't speak about. But yeah, that's another story for another day. So I think today, let's just do some gratitude stuff, because I feel really, I don't know, I feel like I want to show gratitude for all that I have now, for all that, was made possible for me by my parents, by my grandparents. Just, you know, honestly, we're so lucky to even have a roof over our heads and have electricity in our houses, because some people don't. So if you guys want, you can grab your journals, or you can just go ahead and, think of your answers in your mind, or write them in your phone too. So I've got mine here, and I'm just going to write down sit 19, and we are September. No, it's sit 18. We're September 19th. And yeah, so the first thing, let's write down 3 things we're grateful for today. So that could literally be having a bed to sleep in, or clean water to drink, or, anything at all that you're grateful for. Choose 3 things and write them down. Okay, and number 2, maybe let's write down our intention for this sit. So, I don't know, maybe you want to meditate on the gratitude that you have, or even the gratitude you have for things that are on the way, things that haven't physically shown up yet in your life, but that are coming. Or, yeah. Yeah. What's your intention for this sit? What do you want this sit to bring for you? Okay. And number 3 can be, how are you feeling right now? Choose a number between 1 and 5. 1 being, I don't feel great at all, and 5 being, I feel amazing. And choose anything in between. And if any words come to mind about how you're feeling, write those down as well. Excuse me. Okay. And if you need some more time, you can go ahead and pause. If not, go ahead and get comfortable, whether you want to sit down on the floor like I am or lay down on your couch or your bed, whatever. Find a place that's comfy for you. And I've got my blanket back there. And yeah, you can put your hands on your knees. You can put one hand on your heart, one hand on your lower abdomen, or anywhere that you feel you need some extra attention today. Just place your hands there. And you can go ahead and gently close your eyes. And we'll start with 3 deep breaths in through the nose and fill your lower abdomen with air. Hold and release. And if you need to, you can shake your body out. If you feel a bit tense right now, you can roll your head around gently. Just find a nice comfy spot. We'll do another deep inhale through the nose. Hold. And we'll do an audible exhale. We'll do one more like that. So inhale through the nose. Hold. And exhale. Now just continue to breathe normally through your nose or your mouth, whatever's comfortable. Feel the ground underneath you, supporting you, holding you. Know that you're not alone. You have so much support. And as you continue to exhale, just picture yourself releasing any heavy emotions, any thoughts that have been kind of pulling you down recently. Just allow them to leave. Allow each breath to remove them from your body, from your aura. And just know that you're safe right where you are. you find yourself thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow or what you ate for dinner, just gently place those thoughts into that stream passing right in front of you and just watch them float away. when you're ready, you can gently wiggle your fingers, your toes, and open your eyes. Just come back to this moment right now. Maybe take a few deep breaths just to come back into your body. So I hope this meditation was good for you guys. I hope that you received exactly what it is that you needed, whether it was, clarity on something you've been unsure about, or just, a new idea on something new to do. For me, I was kind of thinking back to my conversations with my grandma today and how she was talking a lot about how poor they were back in Jamaica, how difficult life was, but how she still managed to get everything she needed, how she still managed to keep a little bit of food in her kids' stomach or dress them with the clothes that she made. She was talking a lot about, even though it was really hard, they still managed to have a good life. And even how here now we have everything we need, but sometimes it's not enough for people to be happy. Sometimes people still feel like they're missing things or like it's not enough. So for me, this really highlighted that theme of duality and kind of understanding what things are like on both ends of the spectrum to be able to fully appreciate everything we have, whether we're in that low for a moment, we know that it's not forever. We can still reach that high again, or we can get to a better place. And again, with being in that good place, knowing that, okay, this might not last forever. So let me make sure that I savor every moment, that I, have as much fun as I can, or just remember as much as I can about this moment, and not nitpick about the things that might not be going right, or the things that, didn't go according to plan. I feel like we get so stuck in that sometimes. Just, I don't know. It's just we don't have that perception of things being different, or things, not going according to plan. So for me, I think this week I am really going to try and just enjoy each and every moment. I've been trying to slow down. I've been trying to be present, but I'm finding myself falling back into my old patterns of starting to plan out and starting to, focus so much on the future and what this will bring into my life, instead of opening myself up to the possibilities of now and not being so scared about the outcomes of things, but allowing myself to experience things in the moment, because who knows, maybe, it might be what I needed, or maybe this isn't it, but I'm allowing myself to make the choice and to not write things off beforehand, because I don't know how it's going to end up. So if you're like me and you're a planner, or you like to be in control all the time, maybe let's try and release a bit of that control this week and just be present with ourselves and be in each moment this week. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this sit. I hope that you enjoyed this meditation. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who you think might enjoy it as well. And with that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye.